focus. Sleep, that's it. Just let yourself go and let yourself relax into the ground at that point, at that spot. There we go, just loosening, just feeling easier, just letting go. Have you seen arm pull inductions? Now, my point about when you bring someone's head forward, when you communicate their head coming forward, is not a yank. I'm going to give the same recommendation on an arm pull. Not yanking, not tearing, not pulling, not any of these things. All you need to do is you are creating a moment. We're going to use the sleep command again with the arm pull, and you want to just create a moment. And all you need is a pulse. A pulse. Gaz, would you help me out with your arm? Because I know your arm is a wonderful arm for this. Yeah, we'll do it standing up. Do it standing up, it's fine. Yeah. So if I'm going to do this with this hand, I'm going to first of all loosen it off, like this. We want the arm to be loose. If that arm's rigid, this isn't going to work. So this arm needs to be loose. Again, I might pick a point of fixation, just focusing just here. That's right, just focusing here. That's it, just let your eyes close now. That's it. You see this? See where Gaz's body starts to go? Orientate around here a little bit. And boom, 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 and it starts to lead, and it starts to lead the body, and the head goes with it. And I may, Now, if I was doing this sitting down, I might use a bit more of a pulse. But again, just look here, just focus, that's it, focus, and sleep, that's it, just relaxing, just letting go. So, what did that feel like in the arm? Did it feel like I yanked your arm?
No, not at all.
So it's a pulse, that's it, sleep, that's it. You see how much of a pulse? Sleep. No need for nothing like that is required. Just a gentle pulse. And it can be worth practicing and seeing how gently you can do it. So here's one way of doing this. It's like this with a focus and then sleep. Or, I find this one less easy to do. I'm going to do this with this hand. Or you can do it, this is from a guy called John Cerbone. You can do it with follow my fingers with your eyes and with your head. That's it, and sleep. So you're having the fingers coming down here and the following. If you follow the fingers, the head goes down anyway, sleep. It's the last bit. So the reason I kind of like that less is because I suppose I could do it like this, and my arms are crossed. It's all a rather awkward bunch of positioning. So it means you end up having to hold the hand on the outside, which is I find a less comfortable position than just holding in a handshake position. Oh, let's just look at these as elements, by the way, because you can connect anything up. There's a great catalepsy already forming there in Gaz's hand, spontaneously. But if you were doing that, you could technically say, Gaz, good to meet you. Are you ready to go into hypnosis now?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Take a breath in. Just let that go. Sleep. That's it. So you could do it from a handshake. Thank you, Gaz. If you're going to do an arm pull, be aware that you may have someone with an arthritic shoulder or something. You know, be aware of this ahead of time. I would get a sense. I don't like to ask people, is your shoulder healthy? You have a good shoulder? Is your back good? Before doing it, because it kind of tips off what's going to happen and interferes and flows with the process. If you've got somebody who's young, fit and healthy, even though still worth being aware of, just be cautious. But if you've got sort of a 93-year-old lady coming in, don't yank. Again, if I'm going to borrow Gaz for a second, let's assume that Gaz may or may not have some shoulder pain, okay? Now, if I could start doing this and say, how's that comfortable for you? Okay, there's a good check. How's that comfortable for you? If Gaz is there going, and he's guarding a joint, if I did that with you, Rob, right now, you'd be going, and you'd be guarding your back, I'm guessing, wouldn't you? Thank you very much. If you're switched on and you pay attention, then you pick these things up. If you've decided ahead of time, I'm going to do an arm pull induction, and that's it, you're single-minded, that's maybe what's going to happen. If you pick that arm up and you say, how's that? Or you start paying attention, they go, oh, it's a bit sore. Or you could pick it up and start shaking it, going, is that a little bit uncomfortable there in the shoulder? And they'll go, yeah. You say, okay, would you like to do a little bit of work on that? You can use that as the entry point for the hypnosis if you want. Utilization again. So we're standing up. If you do this standing up, it's worth issuing health and safety instructions early on. When you do the pre-framing and you say, all I need for you to do is be willing to alter your state. Is that okay? Yes. Okay, in a moment when your state shifts, I'd like you to be aware that you will remain standing solidly and firmly on your feet, however deeply you relax in your body. So it's a health and safety to say you will remain standing on your feet. Just focus. Sleep. That's it. Just let yourself go and let yourself relax into the ground at that point, at that spot. There we go. Just loosening. Just feeling easier. Just letting go.